All right, still continuation on three types of men, our new topic. Yeah. So yeah, we have the third one. Yeah. But before I continue, I hope you've been following up. Hope you've been following up, and hope you've been picking the types of men. So you're following up number one and number two. Yeah, we are heading to the number three, the third one, which is the final one, the last one, the last type of man. So you as a man, hope you've been learning so far. Hope we are learning, yeah, and hope we are trying to. Hope we are finding out the basic parts. The category we actually fall into. If you need to improve yourself, or you still want to choose to be the same, it's all your decision. But I'm here to just let you know what the three types of men are. So you just let for you to know the category you fall into. If you need to improve yourself or not, it's all your decision to make. So thank you. My wish mind, stay with me while we move directly to the last one. So thank you very much. Let's move. Here we have the final part, the three types of men. Number three, we have the spiritual man. Who is a spiritual man? A spiritual man is a person who is led by the Spirit of God and lives in growing obedience. I will come again. We have the third types of man, the spiritual man. Who is a spiritual man? A spiritual man is a person who is led by the Spirit of God and lives in growing obedience to God. I will take it one more time. A spiritual man. Who is a spiritual man? A spiritual man is a person who is led by the Spirit of God and lives in growing obedience to God. Key characteristics of a spiritual man. The key characteristics of a spiritual man. One, seeks God's will before personal decision. A spiritual man seeks God's will before a personal decision. Before he makes any decision on his own, like his own personal life decision, he first of all seeks God first. Before he makes any move, before he makes any step, I'm talking about the spiritual man. He seeks God's will first before making any moves. If he doesn't hear from God, if there is no clarity, he doesn't make any move. He stays there, right there. That's the word, a spiritual man. Number two, exercises self control and wisdom. A spiritual man exercises what? Self control and wisdom. Number three, discerns right from wrong clearly. A spiritual man discerns what? Right from wrong clearly. Number four, produces good character. A spiritual man produces what? Good character. Love, patience, humility, and discipline. Are we together? I will take number four one more time. A spiritual man produces good character, love, patience, humility, and discipline. Five, still human. A spiritual man is still human, but spiritually mature. A spiritual man is a man, he's still a human, like he's still human, right? He's still a human being. Do you get the point? But spiritually mature. He's spiritually what? Mature. He doesn't need breast milk anymore. He doesn't need spiritual breast milk anymore. The man who is what? Spiritually mature. Let's move ahead. Stay with me. Important truth about a spiritual man. The spiritual man is not perfect, but submitted. A spiritual man is not a man who is perfect with God. No, he's not perfect, but it's what? He's submitted, right? He submitted himself to God. His decisions, all his decisions, his will, all his characters, everything is what? Submitted to God. I will come again. The decisions he's making, his plans, his movements, his career, everything concerning him has been what? Fully submitted to God. Examples in real life. Someone who prays before deciding. A spiritual man is someone who prays before deciding. Before he makes any move, decides on anything, he prays first. 2. Forgives even when it's hard. A spiritual man forgives even when it's hard. Even when it's hard to forgive, he still forgives when it's hard. But he has what? Limits. Are we together? Good. I'll take it again. A spiritual man forgives even when it's hard to forgive. He does forgive, right? But he has limits. Good. Number 3, chooses integrity over convenience. A spiritual man chooses what? Integrity over convenience. Over convenience situation, he chooses what? Integrity. His integrity matters more to him as a spiritual man than being convenient, than being comfortable with whatever situation it is. He prefers what? His what? Integrity. Let's move ahead. Thank you. Number 5, grows steadily in character. A spiritual man grows steadily in what? In character. Are we together? Are we together? All right. I will come again. A spiritual man grows steadily in character. His character does what? Improves. Right? Good. Stay with me. I'm taking it one more time so we get it clearly. We have 3 types of man. The third part. The third part. We have the spiritual man. Who is a spiritual man? Pay attention. Stay with me. A spiritual man is a person who is led by the Spirit of God and lives in growing obedience to God. A spiritual man is the one who is led by the Spirit of God and lives in growing obedience. Key characteristics. Number 1, seeks God's will above personal desires. He seeks what? God's will above personal desires. Exercises self-control and wisdom. A spiritual man exercises what? Self-control and wisdom. Decides right from wrong clearly. When it comes to being right or wrong, he doesn't make any mistake. He knows exactly what he's doing. He decides it clearly. Number 2, produces good character. A spiritual man produces what? Good character. Love, patience, humility, and discipline. That's the word, a spiritual man. A spiritual man is still human. He's not a spirit. He's still a human, right? But spiritually mature. He has been what? Spiritually what? Mature. He's an elder in the things of the spirit. Are we good? Fine. Important truth. The spiritual man is not perfect, but is what? Submitted to God. Good. In real life, someone who what? Prays before deciding, forgives even when it's hard, chooses integrity over convenience, grows steadily in character. That's the word, a spiritual man. Thank you very much for staying with me. It's still my Bish Mind. And next, we'll be going further into the topic. So stay with me. Thank you very much.